Hey, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the stream. It's me, ShellshockPrime, and it's Friday afternoon. Did you never thought that I would stream at this hour? Well, guess what? I am, because this is a rare occasion. This is a special occasion because today is because this week we have community Crossroads, where we have like a lot of people, different streamers from different communities, all collabing to support each other for the Crossroads. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tonight, or rather this afternoon, is Capcom Arcade Stadium, where we're going to be playing some classic Capcom games. We're going to be playing 2 games today. It's not going to be a long stream, so I'm going to get through these 2 games, and after that, I got to actually bounce, because I got to go out today. But yeah, good to see Destiny and Dragon. Hope you guys are having a good afternoon so far. In your area, Dragon, it's morning, but over here, it's afternoon. But yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Today's very sunny. And right now, I'm just looking forward to getting through playing these games. I actually got Switch Sports last night. I actually played a little bit of it last night after Among Us. It was actually pretty fun. I've mostly done bowling, but we did a little bit of volleyball. It was good. We'll figure out when we'll do this at some point, but right now, today is all about Capcom. And I also got to go out and get the excuse me. Got an appointment for something in an hour? Yeah. Normally I would stream like 4 hours, but not today. Like, it's going to be like maybe like an hour and a half to about 2 hours. The soccer and Switch Sports rocks? Yes. Like an hour and a half to 2 hours today, because like I do have things I got to do later on. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing some Capcom. So we're going to do Final Fight. Let's go to game settings. Let's apply the changes. Start the game. Alright, so here we go. Start. Let's raise the volume up a bit. I'm going to be Guy. I'm going to start with Guy. So the way I'm going to do it is this. I am going to be switching characters every time I run out of credits. So this game came out in 1989, and it was a huge hit. Hey, Retro Gamer Kevin with the raid, thank you. This is easily like one of my favorite beat 'em ups. Ooh, Ace Combat. Hope you had a good time with that one. This is one of my favorite beat 'em ups ever. Ow. This is in the Street Fighter universe, as characters in this game and other Final Fight games appear in Street Fighter games, starting with Street Fighter Alpha. And thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Shell Squad. Why I chose this game as one of the games to play today? I love this game. I love this game. And yes, this isn't the beat 'em up bundle. I think what they're gonna do for when Capcom's Arcade Second Stadium comes out is that they're going to avoid duplicate games, like games that have already appeared in like other collections on active platforms. I think they're going to avoid that and go for games that like have not been re-released yet. Yeah, this came before Streets of Rage. The Super Nintendo version of this game is inferior to the original. Ah, memories. This takes me back. Hello, new friend. Hope you're having a wonderful Crossroads stream. Hey, Moon Eye. Nice to see you. And so far, I am. That. And since this is part of the community Crossroads, today when I end my stream, I'm gonna raid somebody that's also part of the community Crossroads. Send the raid over to them. But for now, it's time to beat up all these punks and move on to the next area. We got a boss right here. I think my love for Final Fight really stemmed from my love for the Street Fighter series. Though they didn't really connect Final Fight and Street Fighter together until like Street Fighter Alpha 1. Because in that game, Guy and Sodom were in it. So many punks, yep. Yeah, Guy and Sodom were playable in Street Fighter Alpha 1, and in Alpha 2 they added Rolento. Rolento being the boss, like the 4th stage boss. And then Street Fighter Alpha 3 they added Cody in the game, who is now a prisoner. Or at least in the game he is. Now we just finished the slum area, and we're going to go to the subway. That will lead me to the subway park. We also have characters in this game that appeared in other games. We got Poison, who appeared in Street Fighter 3 as like a sidekick to the character Hugo. Hugo is based on the enemies in this game, Andore, which in itself, Andore is based off the professional wrestler, the late great Andre the Giant. As you can see right here, there's multiple variants of Andore. Yeah, Andore Jr. You have regular Andore who wears pink. You have I believe the father, the grandfather, and the uncle. Like they have different ones. You'll see more of them in 3rd stage. Time to go into the subway, in the train. He does look like Andre the Giant. And the character Hugo is from Street Fighter 3 is based off of him. There's a character named Alex in the Street Fighter series, and there's a special intro when you have Alex and Hugo like together. Like if one person picks Hugo, one person picks Alex. They have a huge stare down that looks like a wrestling stare down. That is actually based off of it's actually based off of Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant from WrestleMania 3. By the way, fuck Hulk Hogan. Anyway, ow. You have characters in this game. There's like there's a character, like an enemy in the game named Axel, and a character named, like an enemy in the game named Slash. Those are based off of Guns N' Roses. And Poison is, the name Poison comes from a rock band named Poison. There's like a lot of references here, actually. And there's a character named 2P who happens to be based off the second player from the game Forgotten Worlds, which I have streamed before. Like the second player character from that. Like a punk version. Standing on the drum cans. But these games are amazing. This game does have sequels. And the sequels are on Super Nintendo, like Final Fight 2 and Final Fight 3. There was a Sega Saturn console exclusive game called Final Fight Revenge, which has the distinction of being the last Sega Saturn game ever released. It was in the arcades. It was made by Capcom USA. Despite that, it was never ever released outside Japan for some reason. And it's supposed to explain how Cody became a prisoner. Sometimes you just need a good beat 'em up. Yep. Get them Masamune. Alright. And now it's my stop. So that means I get off and go to the subway park. Need these enemies to get out of my face. Stop blocking. Yes, I got the health. Yep, I'm really excited for Shredder's Revenge. I cannot wait to get that game. It's gonna be so good. Because like when I tried it out at PAX East last week, I absolutely enjoyed it. But it was only the first 2 levels, but I want more. I hope they added a lot of content to it. But the levels feel longer than like an average arcade beat 'em up, which is a good sign for those that want to play the game at home. Now we're in the wrestling ring. And then here's Sodom. Ow! Alright. Alright, we're gonna switch to Cody. This guy does a lot of damage with his sword. So, in the Super Nintendo game, the first boss named Damned, they renamed him to Thrasher. And Sodom was renamed to Katana. The reason that the name that he was changed from Sodom to Katana is because Sodom is apparently it's actually short for sodomy. And also in the Super Nintendo version, the entire 4th level, as well as the fight against Rolento, was removed. I don't know why it was removed, but it's not in the game. It goes straight to the Bay Area after Stage 3. Damn, I already lost all my lives. Yo, this guy cleaned me out. Oops. Alright, Hagar, your turn. There we go. Oh, there's Cody before jail. Yep. Bonus stage time. And they also brought Mike Hagar back in the Marvel vs. Capcom game, starting with Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And he was also in Infinite. And he's actually pretty good in the game. In Ultimate Marvel 3.
Oh my god!
I kind of wish that they would put him and Zangief for the same game. Because apparently they teased that like they were both once rivals. So, Guy uses the swords. Cody's the master of the knife, and Hagar can use the steel pipe. Hagar also appeared in 2 other games besides the Final Fight series and Marvel vs. Capcom. He is also playable in in 2 Capcom wrestling games called the Slam Master series. The first one being Saturday Night Slam Masters, and then its sequel, Ring of Destruction. The first one is a straight-up wrestling game, but the second one is more or less a fighting game with the characters. Oh yeah, it was a blast playing as Hagar in Marvel 3. It was fun. It was nice that he actually got in. And boom. I hope that they put the Saturday Night Slam Masters games in Capcom Arcade's second stadium when that comes out. Like, I'm wondering exactly like why do they feel the need to make a second collection rather than just expand the first? And you can do the spinning clothesline. You can do suplexes and the pile drivers. There's a suplex right there. Ah. Ow. Nope. Damn. Ow. I gotta be careful here because it's getting a bit tricky. Alright, let's move. As I move to open this door, I get ambushed. Father Andore and Grandpa Andore. That's why I have to fight. But it's basically the same character, different palette swaps. And they scale the health bars to make them more difficult to fight. Use your weapon, and then you get knocked out. Oh, come on. Ah! Alright. Now we move. We're gonna knock him out. I think Mike Hagar is based off of the wrestler Jesse the Body Ventura. I think that's who they based him off of. Ah. Alright, so now guy comes back. Oh god, look. It's Eddie E. He's the boss right here. He's a corrupt cop. Damn, that does... Damn, like that baton he has does a lot of damage. Ew, gum? And I got an extra life. Because like I said, it's so that the first life you get it at 100,000 points. And then every other life extra life you get them for every 200,000 points. After that. Now he's shooting. He's dead.
KO! You win!
There we go. Oh, this stage is tricky. We're in the industrial warehouse. Even the enemies can get hit by the fire. But I gotta be careful because I can get hit by them too. Ow. And I have seen arcade machines in this game before. But I've never... I would love to one credit clear a game. No save states, none of that. But it's not easy. It takes a lot of time to practice. But the problem is a lot of these games, like, they want to take your quarters. I keep talking about this, that, video game companies back then, they never wanted you to be good at these games for the simple fact that, arcade games, they rely on people just inserting a quarter to play for a while, and then that's it. That was their bottom line. They don't want their bottom line to be hurt. That's the way it worked back then. But it just so happens that despite all that, people still got really good at the arcade games anyway. If you go to an arcade like all the time just to spend time playing the same game over and over to get good. Me personally, it's like back when I was a kid, I didn't always go to arcades like every week, like every single like day. I only went whenever like I go to a place that just so happens to have like an arcade machine. Going to an actual arcade just felt like a special treat to me. And I used to think to myself that like when I would get older, I would just go to the arcades on my own without having to rely on my parents taking me. And then it turns out that a lot of the good arcades were going away, except for a few. And then eventually, like the ones I would go to are gone, like, or at least they changed. Like Chinatown Fair, I used to go there, and then they changed it up. That was a great place, but now it's like it's nowhere near as good. It's a shell of its former self now, but it used to be amazing. They had like a lot of games. My brother used to go there for DDR. There was fighting games there. There was Metal Slug. There's some Super Puzzle Fighter 2. There was also racing games. There was Initial D and Daytona USA. There's some other places I went to. Yes, every single beat 'em up has to have an elevator level. That's how it was back then. they had elevator levels. You can see Rolento, and there's Rolento. He's a hard boss. He made his first Street Fighter appearance in Street Fighter Alpha 2, but this is where he made his debut. Like, he's in Street Fighter Alpha 2 and 3, and then they brought him in Street Fighter Cross Tekken and Ultra Street Fighter 4. I wonder if they'll bring him back for Street Fighter 6. Ow. Ah, come on. This is where Hager comes in. He's really fast. So I wonder if I'll actually get him. He's throwing grenades. Ah, come on. Oh, yeah. Alright, come on. There we go, I got him.
KO! You win!
There we go. And now we got another bonus stage. Oh, I actually don't like this bonus stage. There we go. You have to get all of them. Perfect. And now we're going to go into the Bay Area. Alright, let's move. First try perfect. Yeps. Indeed. I got an extra life. Let's move. Getting rid of all these guys right now. One by one. It's apparently going to be a separate game from what it looks like. I was hoping it would just be expansions, that they would just add on to this. They did say, however, that anyone who downloads it, they get... there was an arcade game, Sansan, where you get it for free. And anyone that pre-orders Capcom Fighting Collection, they will get a bonus, and that bonus is a game called Three Wonders, which is actually pretty cool, and I want to stream that one too. That's a good one. But they haven't confirmed what else is in the package. They said stay tuned for info, and I hope we get some info soon. Barbecue. Get off of me! Get off of me! There we go. Yeah. I hope that oh yeah. Yeah, June is really busy. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get the Capcom Collection day one, and I'm actually gonna do a Retro Night stream for it the week after. Sushi. I will get. I can't wait to see what else we get. June is going to burn a permanent hole in your wallet. Oh yeah. There's like a lot. Like, why is everyone just releasing so many games very close to each other? Look at all of them. Ah! Come on. Just get him out of there. Ah! Alright, guy comes in. Get them out of there. There's nothing nice about those exactly. We just left the bathroom and now like we're back in the Bay Area. We're in some sort of boardwalk of sorts. Ow! Get them all out of there. Ah. These guys have a lot of health. Come on. Ow. I hit the rewind by accident. I'm actually not using that. All right, we can move. Da, da, da. Come on, we gotta take them all out. So many enemies on the screen. Uh-oh. He just grabbed me and threw me. Alright, so this is Abigail. He's actually Street Fighter 5. He was one of the DLC characters in one of the seasons. And he's actually pretty tall. Like in Street Fighter 5, they made him like 8 feet tall. Is that a rocket on the Statue of Liberty? It kind of looks like it. I can see the sun like rising. Ow. Get this guy out. Hey Justin, yeah, but it's not gonna be a long stream. It's gonna be like, because I'm doing 2 games in Capcom Arcade Stadium today, and then after that I gotta go. All right. Ah! Shoutouts to Orange Poison. Or Roxy, yeah. I forgot what was the reference to that one. And Cody's gone. Alright, so let's bring Hagar out. Alright. Yeah, I accidentally increased the speed. I didn't mean to do that. Damn. It continues. Yep. And there we go. Let's go. Confectionery country of the Nin-Nin. So there are people who put some of the staff put their aliases on the billboards and stuff, and the reason they do this is because like they just sneak it in. But people put their aliases all over for the simple fact that they don't want because back then companies would headhunt them into having them like join their company instead. Because it's happened to Capcom before. There were some staff that that got headhunted by SNK into working for them instead. Mainly the 2 original creators of Street Fighter would go on to SNK, and they would create Fatal Fury and then Art of Fighting, and later King of Fighters, among many others. And then those same 2 eventually created their own company, Dimps, who people know Dimps for Street Fighter 4, as well as the GBA and DS Sonic games. Because they were more, because this is more or less like a support studio. Alright? Yeah, at first they were, and then eventually they started working with like Sega, they worked with Capcom, and many other companies. And yes, Korean Girl, you're right. Dimps also helped with the Budokai games. Like, you're right on that. They did. Because in Japan, Bandai published them before they merged with Bandai Namco. I mean, into Bandai Namco. Atari apparently published those games outside of Japan. Because they got the license to Dragon Ball outside of Japan. I think they did some other stuff, but those are like what I remember them doing. Oh yeah. Just went through the elevator. Ow. Because this is the last stage of the game. We're on top of the penthouse. Whoever owns this, like, they must have a lot of money. Just look at this. You can see the pool in the background. Right behind the trees. That's a... And look at that, like, there's a big diving board up there, like, with the ladder. There's still these guys right here. Lava pool, does that make me rich? Yeah, but look at this guy right here. This guy, like, whoever owns this place, they have it all. Yeah, Dimps did the handheld Sonics on GBA and DS. Hell, they even did Sonic Lost World on the 3DS, which it apparently has its fans, but Sonic Lost World on 3DS, I did not like that. Look at this. And then we get through the door. Now we're inside the hall. Punch the door open. It wouldn't let me. Like, it just automatically, like, let me in anyway. The chandelier. And I got hit and I'm dead. Alright, Cody, your turn. Because that's what I've been doing. Like, every time I lose a credit, I switch characters. There's like 3 characters. Bilbo. I got hit. Cold bar, grapes, hamburger. I was tempted to make a nice to see you play the long lost Street Fighter 89 joke, but I didn't join early enough. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's move this way. Oh, it's getting wild. It really is. We're getting closer and closer to the end. We're doing it. Let's move. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, you got an anime con this weekend. Is it Castle Point? Because I hope you have fun. I hope you have fun. Yeah, I've never been, but the only reason I'm not gonna go is because I just went to a con last week, and I figured it wouldn't make sense for me to go back to back. Maybe another year I'll go. Just not this year. Alright, Hagger's coming in. In fact, the next convention for me is not until August, with Long Island Retro. I'm definitely going to Long Island Retro, for sure. It's been like nearly 3 years since I went. Yo, the feeling of me going to convention again last week, after not going for 2 years, it was wild. It was wild to me because of the fact that it was like a hole that was missing in my life for the past 2 years, and now, like, I'm not gonna say it's filled up, but it did, like, at least make me feel really good about it. It was refreshing, yes, and I was satisfied. By the way, I did a second COVID test, because on Sunday I did a COVID test, and I was negative. And then on Wednesday I did a second COVID test, still negative. The only reason like I wanted to be sure that I didn't have it, and not only that, because like there were some people who apparently like went to PAX, and despite the fact that they had a mask mandate and they wanted you to show your proof of vaccination status and all that stuff, there were some people, quite a few people over there that still managed to test positive. There was actually a booth where there were some people who were working at one admitted that they tested positive, and then they were sent home. One of them didn't even go to the convention at all, because they actually want people to be safe. The only time I did not see people wearing masks is when people were eating and drinking in the designated areas. That's it. Well, if they do, then they're terrible. They're terrible for that. And final boss time. Belger. It's got Jessica. I'm trying to hit Belger, not Jessica. Hey Sone, how you doing? Yes, an early stream from me. And I'm playing Final Fight. Well, and I know exactly what I think about some of those people too. Like, regardless of what happens, even when this pandemic is over, like officially, because COVID is contained, or I don't think it'll be eradicated ever, but it'll most likely be controlled and contained. But even if it gets to a point where it's like that, I'm still gonna wear my mask for at least a little while longer. I actually got a new mask recently, thanks to my brother. Yep. Destroy those arrows. Cody is the only one that can punch those arrows. Hey, Hito. Yep, final fight. I'm the final boss right now. And Cody is the one that does it. And Belger is sent flying to his death. And Jessica is saved. Oh, Father, I was so scared. I'm so glad to see they didn't hurt you. I'm so sorry, Jessica. I thought I've lost you, like I lost your mother. I'll never let anything bad happen to you again. I love you, Father. That was an unsatisfying dud or fall. But yeah, that's Final Fight. To me, this game is amazing. I absolutely love this game so much. Yeah. But now, like, I gotta think of what's the other game I'm gonna do. I'm gonna probably do Captain Commando. Well, I could, like, I'm either thinking about Captain Commando or Strider. Cody! I might do Strider instead of Captain Commando. Because Cody was just about to leave, but guy was like, nope. Jessica's there. Where are you going? How can you just walk away now? I want to stay here with you, Jessica. But I can't. Not while evil still stalks the streets. Oh, Cody. And that's the end of the game. Streets of Rage versus Final Fight. I mean, I love Final Fight, but Streets of Rage is pretty good too. And there we go. So that's Final Fight. That's the first game. We're gonna do one more game, and then that'll be it. I think I'll do Strider. I love Strider so much. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. This is one of my favorite Capcom arcade games. This will probably take me a shorter time than Final Fight. But the final level is hard. It's really hard. I always come back to this game. I just love it so much. So there was a manga from Motoko Kikaku in partnership with Capcom. And then, like, there was this game, and there was an NES game that was based on the manga. But the arcade game is the one remembered. And this game was ported to the Sega Genesis back in the day. And it's a really good port. Strider Hayabusa. I wonder who would win in a fight. Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden or Strider? I still gotta stream the NES version. They never ported the NES version to Virtual Console or even NSO. They really should. Hell, they never brought Bionic Commando NES over. It's... Like, Bionic Commando on NES is a very popular game. Why is it never re-released? Why it hasn't been re-released? I don't know. The arcade version's on here, but the NES version's different. Many people say it's better. There was another popular ninja. That's Joe Musashi from the Shinobi series, but that's Sega. Yeah, Sega. Like, yeah, Sega, yeah, Capcom, yeah, Tecmo. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden is very brutal. I'm gonna be streaming those at some point. The NES trilogy and then the 3D Ninja Gaiden games. Next time on Death Battle. You really think you can win? You'll never defeat the Lord. Strider hit you.
He will never leave your
Raisha alive. I got you. Man, they were using voice acting from different languages. Because, like, they had someone speak Russian, they had someone speak Spanish, Mandarin, Chinese, Japanese, and English. We're in the Siberian snowlands. Go through. Welcome to Russia. Well, we're gonna fight these guys right now. Alright, now I gotta be careful. Where's the ship? I'll just take the hit instead of death. I gotta be careful here. Wow. Forgot one. There we go. I gotta change that to the next one. Take me to your boss. You idiots! We control the world as long as there's the flying ship Balrog. You must be joking. You're sending a toy to battle? Yeah. Gotta be careful here. And boom. Now let's go. Sword extension. I can just, like, instead of that, just bypass that altogether and just move this way. Go downstairs. This is where I have to be careful. Because I can feel the difficulty spike from here. Gravity. Uh-oh. Not all of them, but I wouldn't mind doing a marathon, Zone. Because, like, I know you've done the Sega Genesis marathon. You're still doing it. But I wouldn't mind doing this. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Gotta escape fast. Get rid of the captain. There we go. You dare fight me? I have you now. I will show you that I control the world. Halfway after the PS runs, I'm gonna go fastest in shorter games. Yep. We're in stage 4, so let's go. We're in the Amazon. Let's go. We got dinosaurs here too. Oh god, it's T-Rex, get away from me. Can I please get on that tail? Done. Strider was about time travel? Everything is in the future. They came from the third moon with ancient monsters. The powers of the military and science are now in his hands. Nobody goes against the master. Come here, you. You're going to have to surrender to me. Hey Emily, thank you for the resub. 4 months. Hope you're doing well. Oh, come on. And thank you, Sone. Oh, wow. Close to a hype train. As I died. Thank you. Oh my god, this part is hard. No, we're not doing it like that. Come on. Gotta get over there. I took the tip. Trying to get over there. Yeah, somebody else. Yeah, 3 individuals have to do it. Yeah, that's how it works. But hopefully everybody's doing well. Let's go. Destroy this, destroy this, destroy this. Move, move, move. Hey, Steskov, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Let's get rid of this guy first. Oh, nice. Oh, you failed. Oh, so that's not nice. You have to try it, yeah. There we go, 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 go.
All sons of old gods die.
Oh, come on. Just gotta be careful here. Yeah, I'll try it. And final boss time. Let's go. Maybe I should go to the left first, the right first instead of left. Because that one has health.
KO! You win.
And done. And that's the end of that. And that's Strider. Another fantastic game. In Discord in case of interested. Alright, cool. Thank you for that. Yeah, Strider's a great one. A great game. Let me write my name. Oh, let me get out of this. Alright. I know this is a short stream, but I am going to be ending it right now, to be honest, because I do have to go later on. You know, back then, a rewind feature would have been like, what the fuck is this? These days, we're older and we want to enjoy things. Yes. Rewind is great. Rewind is amazing. It's accessible. And it's really good. But yeah, I appreciate everyone coming through. I know this is a short stream, but I appreciate everybody coming through in general today for the Capcom Arcade Stadium mini stream for Community Crossroads. I'm gonna see who's online from the Crossroads right now. Like, I see somebody right now as it is. Let me see. Like, they're gonna be on for a while, so I'll send the love over to them. But first, before we do, I want to thank everybody for coming through. As always, it's another great stream. As in regards to what my plans are for next week, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do on Monday. I don't know what I'm doing Monday yet, but I know for a fact that I am going to be doing stuff overall, like throughout like the next week. Ascended Punishment is gonna start on Tuesday. And I know for a fact that I have so many other things I'm doing in general. Monster Hunter should be back next week with Silver Shed and Mike. But I'll make sure to get everything underway. So the person in general that I'm reading, who is part of the Community Crossroads, that is currently on at the moment, looking at who's live, I am going to be reading Waba. They're currently live right now. They're doing a 24-hour birthday stream, so I'm going to go send the read over to them. So when is the ad fest again? I really don't know. Like, there's a lot of ads in general, but I personally don't know. So we're going to be rating Waba streams, because they're the only ones I see online right now as part of the Crossroads. So because I was gonna go on a little bit longer, but since I felt like this is enough time, so I'll do the raid call. Because this is gonna be going through to someone else that's part of the Community Crossroads, so that's how we're gonna handle everything. Here we go. There we go. All right. So, oh, you're talking about the commercial thing. Oh yeah, that's the end of next month. That's gonna be on the 26th. But more info on that soon. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. You all have a great day. Have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. Tell your loved ones you love them. May you all fight for everlasting peace. And I'll see you guys on Monday for whatever I'm gonna stream. Good night. Have a good day, everyone.